My inspiration for today's project is Georgia O'Keeffe, and she was an American artist. And she painted flowers and skulls and bones, landscapes, and this landscape is called Black Mesa Landscape, painted in 1930. And I'm going to recreate this landscape using cloth, fabric, anything like that I can find around the house. I'm going to take the blue t-shirt to recreate the sky, and my jean jacket works very well for the mountains from George's painting. I found a pillowcase, and the color of the pillowcase is perfect for the mesa. I'm pulling the folds, trying to situate the fabric so it looks like the mesa in the painting. I have a green shirt for the trees at the bottom of the piece, and a tea towel, which is perfect for the snow in the mountains. So go ahead, give it a try, and I hope you have a lot of fun.
This week, I was inspired by the op artwork Fall by Bridget Riley. She made this painting in 1963 in England. Why do you think she chose the title Fall? Take a closer look. Op art is short for optical. This artwork is playing with your eyes and seems to be moving. Maybe it reminds you of a waterfall. Although these artworks are black and white, they are playful. This gives me an idea for what to do. Let's see what I can find. Any of these would be great for making art. I chose to use the spirograph. Using a very sharp pencil on plain white paper, I'm going to create my design. I could choose to fill it in with regular pencil, pens, colored pencils, whatever I have. It's not quite op art yet. I'm going to add some circles and make my design look like it's moving in the opposite direction. I think one more row will do the trick. Well, this has been a lot of fun, and it's got me thinking, what else and where else can I make op art?
Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Hall. For week 5's lesson, I am going to recreate one of my favorite artworks. It's Monet's Water Lilies. He has several different prints in his series. You might recognize the lily pads in the bridge. You might just recognize some of the lily pads with the flowers. There are so many different ways you can recreate this painting. I hope you have fun.
Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Frobes from Palmer Elementary School. For my creation, I was inspired by the artist Piet Mondrian from the Netherlands and his work called Broadway Boogie Woogie, which was made in New York in 1943. Where do you think he got his ideas? Well, in 1940, Mondrian moved to New York City. This painting is as if you are looking down on New York City at all the traffic and streets from above. Notice his repeated lines and shapes that create patterns and rhythm and movement. Mondrian was also inspired by the boogie-woogie jazz music of the time and was said to have put a little boogie-woogie in his paintings himself. For my interpretation, I'm going to turn Mondrian's 2D painting into a 3D Lego sculpture. How else could you recreate Mondrian's artwork? What materials could you use? Could you put a little boogie-woogie in your art too?
Today I'm going to be doing my own interpretation of Edvard Munch's The Scream, which was done in 1893 in Norway. I guess I better get my supplies. That's right, I said supplies. I'm going to be making art with what you see. How do you think it looks? I think it looks good enough to eat.
Frida Kahlo is an artist from Mexico who only lived 47 years. She had many health problems, so making art helped her handle pain and sadness. Her doctor and best friend was Dr. Eluser, to whom she dedicated the self-portrait in 1940. In this oil painting, Frida is wearing flowers to represent hope, earrings gifted by Pablo Picasso, whom she met in Paris, and a shawl which women commonly wore in Mexico at the time. For my interpretation of this painting, I first gathered objects with special significance to me. My grandmother's shawl, a straw hat given to me by my dad, a wooden spoon that reminds me of my mom's amazing food, a ukulele that shows our love for music as a family, as you can hear in the background, and a photo of one of my favorite places on earth, São Miguel Island in the Azores, Portugal. After gathering everything, I set up a photo studio with a blue sheet in the back. I took some photos with my phone and selected a few. Finally, I used iMovie to overlap one of the photos and the photo of my favorite place, like this. When you put them side by side, you can see the differences and similarities between the two portraits.